Hey there, Angel of Galaxy, back with more channeled messages. I do hope you're all doing well. Here's another reading for you. Okay. So just want to say, as always, a very big thank you for all of you who've been watching, supporting me. Thank you, honestly. It just filled my heart with joy. If you'd really like to support my channel, a good way of doing that would be to like and subscribe. It's all free, guys. And that will really help lift the algorithm for me. I know a lot of YouTubers are talking about how their viewings have been slowing down, so if you can help me with that too, that would mean watching a video to the end would really help for me, so that I can get the views in. Clicking on some of my older ones if you'd like, or don't forget they are timeless, so anybody who's new, you can go back to the beginning if you want to, as these are, as I said, timeless messages. All right, there's no time in the spirit world. Here we go, shall we? So remember, spirit works for us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. It could be their love lost one, or a situation around you or them. You just may be that heavenly post person delivering communication where it needs to go. So if I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates. Now, my name's Mel. I channel. So if you've read the description, I work with songs, signs, synchronicities to bring about messages, and also just pure channeling. All right? Okay. Now just remember, we have messages within messages, so these could be just a name, it could be the actual message, makes sense, part of the message, but you will know it'll be a gut feeling. Use your intuition and initiative with that, as always. Okay, are we ready? So I have a lady here, and she would have been in her mid-30s when she crossed. She would have been 5'4" in height. I'm told a gentle, quiet lady. She's so ready to watch your retirement. Okay. I'm told you have a good community around you, so I'm not sure if you're in a retirement home yourself or just go out to different community centres where people gather, but you are well thought of among the members of this community, I'm told. I'm feeling you're a person who likes to help others, so may have a particular charity that is dear to your heart. I'm feeling you want to get more involved in that, especially now that you have free time to do so. Not sure, I don't think this was a family member, or at least not blood related, who's coming through. Now, she would have crossed, she's telling me, around about 10 years ago now. She's not telling me how she crossed, this is not clear. I'm feeling like a real protective energy around this soul and around you. She wouldn't be afraid to speak her mind or put people straight, that's for sure. So she's talking about financial affairs, so there could have been some type of debt, or there is. I'll take that as it resonates. I'm also picking up many changes of residence with this person, because that could be memories. I also see a short trip for you, and I'm told it will be a lovely change, so you've got to enjoy it. Yeah, summertime really comes to mind with this. 88, 79, numbers 4, 50, 12, 1. I've got the name Harriet, Jasmine, Stacy, Chris, Joan, Victoria, Benny, Maureen, Jenny, Chester and Johnny with that. Just a short one, thank you. Okay, so my next message, as I'm told, Lester needs healing. So Lester, you need some healing. I'm also told that you're in a lot of pain, suffering in silence. Okay, it's starting to make sense, sorry. So you do not realise, I think this is a dog, okay, that this little dog needs help, okay. I think you should notice that there's a difference in its energy and it seems to be sleeping an awful lot. You may put it down to just age. Look, it's not your fault, as you have a lot going on and you are juggling way too much at the moment. I'm just hearing a very short message. This is just a heads up, and that is by somebody called Lisa. So, thank you. Next, please. Alright, so I'm hearing Elizabeth. So this lady would have left the earth plane pretty quickly. And this would have left quite a few people feeling very shocked. Such a huge surprise that particularly rocked her grandson's world, I'm hearing. Emotional young male he is. Holding on way too tight. And that feeling of being stuck emotionally, you know, so alone. So is there a need for this person to let go and move towards the options which are about to present themselves? Oh, as I'm told, something's coming in quickly which will help keep him occupied and much happier than he's been in a long, long time. Well, that's nice. I've got the name Freddie, Tamara, Mark, Oliver, Casey. Thank you. 15 comes to mind as well with that. Okay, so my song for today, So I Could Find My Way. That's by Enya. Remember, when I'm working with a song, we're working with the lyrics. And this is someone's loved one or loved ones coming through. Remember, piggybacking rule on one message. So 1,000 dreams you gave to him, you held him high. And he thanks you for all those years you guided him so he could find his way. He remembers how long your love had sheltered him. You held him high in harbour, holding back the sea so he could find his way. I hear, oh mother, I love you. Okay. So let him give this dream to you upon another shore. So let him give this dream to you each night and evermore. Such a lovely confirmation that he is appearing in your dreamlike state. I feel you may see him sitting quietly in this dream, and he'd be flashing this wonderful warm smile at you. He's happy, and he's looking more handsome than ever, vibrant and glowing. He knows that you're feeling intense emotional responses, and this is due to his absence. It's keeping you apart, remember. He's now holding you high. He's in the shadows of your heart. So he wants you to find a way. Just like you held him high, he wants to give this dream to you upon another shore. So let him give this dream each night and evermore. 1,000 dreams you gave to him, you held him high. And all those years you guided him so he could find the way. He says that you don't need to ask for permission to cry your tears without shame or apology. You are carrying a burden of suppressed tears, And this is within your body, your heart, and your soul. It is important that you do not stem the flow of tears. Do not stuff down the energy, as this goes straight to the cells and tissues of your body. So many of your ailments are a result of unwept tears, and he is willing you to release the unprocessed grief. Lungs and chest seem very relevant with this message. Remember that breaking down is waking up. So when you are sad and thinking of him, he wants you to experience each moment for what it is, and not of it in context of what it might have been or what it could be in the future. Be in the now and not worrying about the past and future events. A difficult ask, but he wishes you to smile, especially when you think of him, even if you feel silly or it doesn't feel right. Practice this until that smile becomes a natural smile of joy and happiness once more. And he wants a promise on that. Remember, past is history, the future is a mystery, but right now is a gift, and this is why it's called a gift, even without him in it. The true power of dream lies in your ability to work through it and understand it. So, if you experience a divine dream and feeling pleasantly overwhelmed, it will be him holding you high and giving this dream to you. Oh, I've got the name Dawn. Now remember, this can be from multiple people, so anybody who's lost a son. Okay, Sharon, Jane, Andrew, Petra. I have the initials G and T, F and L, W and G, H and N, S and D. Omar comes to mind. Brett, Kane, Gary, Marlon, Vaz, Laura, Pat, Wes, Tim and Nikki. Remember, leave the rest for someone else to enjoy if they don't resonate in the names. It could be in the environment on the other side. There could be family members. Okay, thank you for that. So my angel number today is 249. You've been receiving angelic messages about your divine life purpose. This guidance may appear as intuitive feelings or deep desire to serve in ways connected to your passionate interests. Trust this guidance and act upon it without delay. So I don't know who needs to hear that. And our healing words today are: your soul is incapable of lies or capriciousness. Knows that all that loved ones on earth plane are at this very moment enshrouded in God's ecstatic joy or source. Okay, a little bit on pain around people dying. As humans, we must begin to understand that death not to be feared. The transition when a soul actually leaves the physical vessel is indeed painless, and this has been proved via countless near-death experiences. There is an immediate sense of being free. The soul no longer experiences the physical discomforts that he or she lived with toward the end. Every death is extremely joyful birth into a higher dimension of awareness and being, so that's always nice to know. Okay, a little bit about being grounded before I go into my next. So keeping yourself grounded will greatly enhance your ability to tune into your vibes, so please try it. When you are grounded and clear, you may find that you are more energetic, your mood lifts, and you're open and aware, which is the perfect state of receiving higher guidance. When you are bogged down with other people's negative energy, however, it's like looking through dirty windows in an electrical storm. In such a state, you can't remain true to your path or goals. I don't know why I've Well, somebody needed to hear that. Okay, let's go into my next message, shall we? Okay, so I'm told that this loved one used to enjoy walking through the countryside. But he'd always have his little loyal companion with him. Oh, it doesn't have to be little, but I just said that. And I'm told that this dog would be usually met. He'd be usually met with eagerness and excitement, you know, when wanting to go out. But unfortunately, you know, the owner was faced with quite the opposite on this particular day. There's a memory then. So looking back, he says he should have seen this behaviour from his little dog as a red flag. I don't think it's a little dog, it's because I've got a little dog. I feel it's bigger, sorry. He's telling me that he was really, really thankful for these odd actions, because they made him opt out of a very long walk to a short walk. Yeah, because it would have been a lengthy stroll where people would be sparse, the spot that he would normally go to, but his dog's hesitance was really, yeah, okay, carry on. So it's telling me that within half an hour after returning home, he fell ill. This just made him consider how lucky he was to be safely at home. I think he had a stroke by the sound of it, sorry. And that's all oh yeah, he's a bigger dog, to his border collie. Okay, so he's telling me that he was blessed to live a fulfilled life, and he wants everyone to remember that. And also, there's a memory of just a few years after the incident, he had to say goodbye to, you know, sad goodbye actually, to his beloved Pooch. He said, oh, it was terrible. But now that he's crossed over to the other side of the veil, he wants you to know that he's very aware that you are wondering whether, of course, they're together up there. Well, yes, we're together on the other side. And he wants you to know and keep in your mind that he's still exploring wonderful landscapes, forests, woods, and the dog is walking by his side. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, so now he's talking about an issue he had with his mother while he was on the earth plane, and wants you to know it is all healed now, and they spend quality time together when they can. There's also a reference to a stillborn child who is also with him, and a great aunt and uncle, plus many, many more. I'm being shown now this beautiful forest, not thick and dense. It's open and light. There's a lot of light, you know, lots of sunshine coming through now. There's an assortment of beautiful trees around me, and the sun is shining brightly through them. I feel a warm, gentle breeze. Gosh, if you could see it, it's like such a perfect place for a stroll with his best buddy. So he wants to leave this image for his loved ones, especially his wife. So when you think of him, you'll be able to imagine just what he's up to on the other side of the veil. That's lovely. Sorry about that. Something fell. Somebody trying to get your attention, maybe, or mine. Okay. I'm also being shown a birthday cake. So when you come across this message, the birthday could have just happened or about to, okay? As I said, they're timeless, so. I've got the initials D and P, G and K, C and K, sorry, M and L, S and S, 77, 52, 81, 6, 9, and the number 12. Now, would have been a brave person, very cheerful, this soul, likeable, chatty. March seems relevant, take it as it resonates and leave the rest. And I see a water container, but I'm not sure why. I'm not going to try and work that one out. Okay. Okay, I've got it. So there could be a leak in somebody's basement or kitchen or something at the moment, alright? Or there has been. I've got the name Jan. Names Cara, Philip, Isabel, Joan, Fred, Jazz, Cedric, Tony, Adam, and Laura with that. Okay, thank you. Okay. That's it. Right. Let's get some cards out, shall we? Okay. Nostalgia. Or somebody's really looking back, going over everything that used to be. And I know as you get to a certain age, somehow we tend to do that. We tend to go back and remember this and remember that. And Spirit are making me so cold. It's not cold in here. Wow. Look at my goosebumps. Okay. So focusing, yeah. So maybe you're talking this over with a friend, you know, how things used to be. And in some ways it's kind of bringing back some peace and happiness, but in other ways it may be making you feel like you're not moving forward. There's no point living in the past, you know. It's best to kind of live in the present, I feel. I mean, that's just me. Don't worry too much about what tomorrow's going to bring, you know. Just make sure. Okay, yeah, look. So somebody may have regrets. You know, we've got, you can always rewrite the story. So there's something that you keep on telling yourself and telling others as well about what should have been done and that wasn't done, and how things could have been different. But this loved one wants you to know that they've gone now, okay? Not gone completely, you know, but they've gone from the physical plane, and they want you to start living, start imagining what you want your life to be. You know, is your life going to be a happy one? You know, if we start to think, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, that's what you're going to manifest in your life. You know, you need to start, you know, maybe your head's in the clouds here, you know, you're up on another planet when you're meant to be firmly grounded and rooted here in the earth plane to be able to enjoy. There is something here about maybe one of you here is, you know, a star seed, somebody who has a soul from a different galaxy, has come here to make a difference, but you're finding it hard like some chosen people do. You know, you're a chosen one. You know, you are set challenges, you know, you are there to pick up other people's pain, and I feel for someone watching, not for all, this could be happening to you straight, you know, a lot. You know, it's like you may feel like now that this loved one's gone that you don't really fit in too well, and you're always gazing up at the stars wanting to go home, you know, that loneliness, that feeling that this, you just don't seem to click with people, but that's all natural as a starseed. If you are one and you want to start looking that up, then do, because there's a lot of information on that that will make you understand that you are here to do something really wonderful with your life. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to go out and win wars and do all that. Just simply being a light in this dark, the darkness is what you need to be a star, you know, a star seed. You could be a healer like me, you know, a channeler. You know, you could have wacky dreams. There's many things, you know, that you feel as a chosen one, you know. But just being, you know. But try to live in the now for now, you know, rather than worrying about it. And try to think of yourself as this beautiful being that has come here, you know. Yeah, get near water if you can as well. You know, maybe there's a reason that you need to go near water. Maybe you need to reconnect. But I feel that someone here as well is having masses of downloads, a little bit confused about how they're coming in. Maybe they seem a little bit frightening as well at times. You just got to, you know, again, ground yourself and focus, you know. Make sure you're doing that. I have to do that every single day, making sure that I'm grounded. Otherwise, I'm somewhere else, you know. It's like, hello, where am I? And that is something that a lot of starseeds do suffer with. Alright, let's have a look. I'm very drawn to this as well, you know, the sound that you get from the sea here. So there's something coming in for you from above. So listen intently. Don't be scared. They're not here to harm, okay? It's for someone, I'm sorry, that's very... Yeah. You know what, when you get up in the morning, do it for you. What they want you to do now is just try to move on and say, okay, my loved one's safe on the other side. They're happy, they're no longer in pain if they were in pain. They're no longer having to pay bills. They're no longer having to do everything we need to do here, you know. I think we're the ones who are trapped at times, you know, having to pay bills and this, that, the other. And I know this is going to be kind of a challenge for you, but you're more than capable of getting through this. You know, try and use that optimism and that enthusiasm that seems to have been pushed to the back, you know, because this is going to start to bring in so much more strength for you. Connect to spirit, and make sure you're getting these messages in. Try to write things down at night as well if you wake up and you've had a dream. Leave a little notepad by the bed, because there is messages coming through for someone, not for all. Alright, so yeah, so instead of thinking about this person on the other side, they're fine. Do it for you. Start to take a step forward. Start to shine your beautiful light, because that's what you're here for. Alright, they just want you to know that they're with the rest of the family. You know, they're happy. You know, great big hugs as they reach the other side. Doing what you really, really like to do, you know, because they will give you that as you go to the other side, you know. If you like to, like I've said before on this channel, shopping, you know, if you like to place a bet even, you know, you can do things like that, because they will recreate that on the other side for you. If you like animals, you may be surrounded in animals. Maybe if you're an actress, you know, you can go over there and watch the best performances. Okay, don't be afraid. Okay, so don't be afraid of your greatness, you know, your intuitive side. You know, whatever it is that has been downloaded is for a reason. It's for you to listen to that, bring it down, you know, ground it, and then bring it out into the earth plane for other people to hear, because you are here as a guiding light, a chosen one. Oh, so there may have been a few crosswords. I think maybe not actually. I think it's just forgive me for leaving, because the pain that has caused, although this person couldn't help it, it was their time to go. They're happy and rested. All they want now is for you to shine your beautiful light. Okay? There is a lot coming for you, whoever I'm talking to, and it's beautiful. Okay? For someone here as well, your name will be very well known. I mean, you could be doing something like this, a channel. You know, you could be doing readings. You may not. You may be just standing there as a light. You may be working in a hospital, or even a cafe where you help others, you know, and you have messages to bring forth. Okay, I'm still filming. Okay. All right. So many people go through life trying to find what the world has to offer them, only to find that it's what they bring to the world. Oh, wow.